How's it going, everyone? And today I'm going to be bringing you a deck profile that I got to play around with now that I have Cybernetic Fusion support dropped from Zane, as I was farming him for like the last 2 hours so that he can drop. Now I made the deck. Now this deck is centered around Cybernetic Fusion support. What this does, it says pay half your life points once. If you fusion summon a machine type monster this turn, you can banish this monster from your hand. Now, half your life points may be a lot, but you can activate it anytime you want. So when I thought half of your life points, the first thing that came to mind was, well, luck on your side. And then luck on your side, if you don't know what it is, it says if your life points drop below 1,000, your coin tosses will always land on head. Now, some special cards that work especially well with this skill is Overdragon. This is really good because not only is it a machine for the Chimeratech, as you can see in its text, it requires one or more machine type monster, but if you get a chance to summon it, you can pop the back row. So, and it's a 1700 beater, so it's not even that bad. It's pretty straightforward. And another one that works well with our skill is Cup of Ace. Now, if we drop below 1,000, we'll always get a +2. And keep in mind, in a 20-card deck, a +2 is really, really powerful. And yeah, these two are basically straightforward. We have Dekoichi in terms of, it's basically just draw power as well as another machine-type target. And Cyberdragon Zwei, or Zwei, obviously, so that we can summon our Chimeratech. Now, the cards that I decided to play was one Cosmic Cyclone, because sometimes we're going to take a little bit of damage, and maybe we need to pay 1,000, then activate our Cybernetic Fusion support so that it will trigger our ability to bring us below 1,000. We have Fusion Recycling Plant to search at our Polymerization, but another neat combo with this card is you can discard Zwei, and you could search out your Polymerization, and since you activated Cybernetic Fusion support, you can now summon Chimeratech, because when this is in your graveyard, its name becomes Cyberdragon, so that saves you a normal summon. Something also really good with Fusion Recycling Plant is that it gives it a storm target, as well as most of my spell cards in here are quick play spells, so you can chain anything to the storm, and so that you could pop more cards in the back row. And another card is half shut, because if you read Chimeratech's effect, it can only attack monsters. So what that means is, if I half their attack, I can continuously attack into them. They won't be destroyed, but they will still take the damage. And my final card to complement the deck is Mirror Wall. Obviously, you can pay 2,000 life points. It can save you, can help you trigger the ability. It's pretty straightforward, guys. And yeah, enemy controller just for protection or some fancy plays of mine. Now, enough of that, guys. I gotta show you the game that I came across with this deck. It's super, super fun. Alright, so let me go into the duel replays. Here's my first one against Jaden Yuki. I think this was like a Ra's Disciple deck, but I'm not sure. Right, I just set the Cyberdragon V so that when if it gets destroyed, I know I have a Cyberdragon ready to fusion summon. Nothing yet. I just attack, and as you can see, he has Kiseitai, and this can actually help him gain a lot of life points. He sets another card, nothing special here. I attack again. He has another Kiseitai. And as you can see, he's just going to be gaining a whole bunch of life points. I set the Dekoichi, because why not? He uses Curse of Anubis. But now he only has one spell or trap to use per turn. And then he brings out the Ra's Disciple. Alright. Now I have Cyberdragon. I get my plus. And I take the damage. I activate my mural, as I've said, trigger my ability. Now, once by paying 2,000, I am now below 1,000. Top deck the Cybernetic fusion support, and we'll see the magic happen. Cup of Ace to draw my combo pieces. And there we go. And Cyber, now look, he's at 62 of 50, which is a lot of life points. I just decided to go with barrel, what is it? Twin Barrel Dragon. And he decides to use a Spear Kribo. This guy thinks he's safe, but he's far from it. And as you can see, half shut. He's not going to be destroyed, but I attack him for a total of 3 times to end him. Just like that, Chimeratech just goes straight for the attack without any hesitation. Whoa, what's wrong? Whoa, it's taking a little long to load. No network detected. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Let's get into the second match. And I believe this matchup it was against the Phoenix player. Which their primary purpose is just blow up your back and go in for big attacks. Right, first turn, set. So when I can draw a card. Now here I just decide to do some damage. Because if I ever get the chance to Chimeratech, I probably could just take him out with one blow. Or if I'm in a 2v1 situation, my Chimeratech would probably do enough damage. Probably do over 2,300 points of damage. Alright. And I set it just to save my life points just a little bit. And there we go. Get the +2, and I set a card. We have action and draw power. There we go. And we have all the combo pieces. We storm, and we chain the half shut. So nothing goes to waste. 4,000. He thinks that's enough, but I have 4 more attacks after that. There we go. Right now, match number 3 was also against a Seto Kaiba, but I can't remember which one this was up against. Alright, so now when I see Mirror Wall and Cybernetic Fusion support, I see that's really good, as there's a good chance to summon up my Chimeratech. And this one was a beatdown ninja deck. Alright, he gets 600 attack point bonus. And I decided to pay for Cybernetic Fusion support so that I can activate my ability. Now we go for a Cup of Ace. Now here's the combo that I was talking about. Now I'm going to discard my Cyberdragon to search out a Poly. Now I'm set to Fusion Summon. And we just pop one. He uses a Spear Karibo, that's okay. And I just Suicide. And from here I just attack everything until he has no more monsters. And since it's a ninja deck, they don't tend to play protective back row. And he uses the duplication, try to save his life points. Probably trying to top deck something, but in a situation like this, I don't know what he can top deck. And he didn't get what he wants, he just surrenders. Now this one was against a beatdown elemental hero deck. It just looked like a beatdown deck, to be quite honest. Alright. Starting hand, I can potentially play my Chimeratech. When this happens, when I have this in the graveyard and Poly, I know that I feel comfortable that I could summon Chimeratech. And since we have Cup of Ace, we most likely will draw it. Again, Dekoichi's in there just for draw power. Alright. Top deck the Cybernetic Fusion, and now luck is on our side. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what to do here. He storms, he decides to protect the prismatic one, which I was going to attack. But oh well, I just used half shot on his normal one. And here I just decide to BM him. And there you go. Easy. Now what I forgot to mention about this deck is the biggest weakness to this deck is Weevil, as your monster no longer become machine type. Now here's the last one. This is against that Endymion bamboo deck, but this guy decided to play a little bit differently. He plays that ritual that requires spell counters, which was pretty cool to see. But he got too greedy and he messed up. It's a pretty funny ending. Alright, I set everything. I attack. Now watch this guy draw his whole entire deck this turn. Alright, we all know what the search is. This guy's just gonna draw his whole entire deck, so bear with me, guys. Endymion gets his golden bamboo. We all know what happens here. Broken bamboo, and bounces it back. Use her fodder Endymion. Well, actually not fodder. I don't know when I'm gonna play, but I thought he was gonna win, but this is what happens when you get too greedy. Plays the golden bamboo and incandescent ordeal. Activates its effect. He grabs his golden bamboo again. Now, just in case if you guys are curious, this is a Jar of Avarice, and I think he couldn't activate it on my turn because I think you need to have at least one card to draw in order to activate it. I just half shut and mirror wall because in order to survive. I think I was safe though, but I just wanted to make sure. And right here, I set my Cup of Vase because I couldn't activate it because my opponent couldn't draw any more cards. I just pop his legendary Flame Lord. And I just end my turn. And how I won this battle? He just decked himself out. And that's it, guys. That's all the clips that I have for now with this deck. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to comment on it, like, subscribe if you want, make your own adjustments, and thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.